Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we are going to talk about something different and interesting and new, which is NFT games. NFT is a short form for non-fungible tokens, and you can Google it. It is a really new genre. And why I choose to venture into this, it kind of reminds me gaming almost like 20 years back. What I did in the past was that I was playing Diablo 2 and a lot of MMORPGs like Planetsides, Dark Age of Camelot, or EverQuest, etc. What we usually do is we will join the game, get to high level, farm the bosses, and sell the loot on eBay and Yahoo auction. And it was like pretty good money. So, and it is like a awesome experience because you get to play, and you get to high level and brag a bit, and then you are able to sell your account and inventory and stuff like that. Even like World of Warcraft, when the game just started, you are able to farm gold and sell it for like a bunch, and it is like really really interesting side income. I remember like those days, like I would rather earn my side income through gaming rather than flipping burgers or working in restaurants and things like, because I just find that more fascinating. And NFT games, it kind of reminds me about those days. Axie Infinity is gaining a lot of popularity recently. It is probably like you can say that it is like the first defining game for NFT. I wouldn't want to go too much into Axie Infinity, but then it is kind of like a Pokemon. So you are able to like trade Axies, sell Axies, and when you play the game, you get resources in game, which you are able to sell on cryptocurrency market. I wouldn't like really suggest you to like quit your job and play something like this, because ultimately a real job will net you more. But unless like you are really into cryptocurrency trading, etc., so that's another story. But then it is really really interesting, the NFT games, and that we are going to try it for the next couple months or maybe years. So which bring us to today's video. When it comes to NFT games, there are two ways to do it. Like you are able to play the game and gain some cryptocurrency token, and you're able to sell it. Some games you might able to like farm more crypto tokens. Some game is lesser, but the unit that I'm using here is in Ringgit Malaysia, which is where I reside in. I have like put in like, or you can call it invest, you can call it put in, or however that you want to call it. It's about 10k US dollar, so it works out to be like 41,000 ringgit Malaysian. So these are the different dates that I've bought. Like ETH is Ethereum, it's a cryptocurrency, and BTC is Bitcoin. So these are the purchases that I made using Binance. So this is how much I have put into the crypto. So in exchange, this is how I spend all of my Ethereums. So currently I have invested in a couple of Axies. So each block here represents one. So it's like one Ethereum, 1.2 Ethereum, then 0.27. Then I have used these two to breed Axies, and these are my new Axies that I have. I'm trying to sell it at the marketplace at 0.65. Yeah. So this is basically my Axies. This project, what I'm trying to do is on a week to week, I will just review positions that I take in the game, because this game is kind of complicated when it comes to the economy. So you will really want to keep track of it, and it will be nice like in couple of years back, when I look back, so it's like which week that I did right and which week that I did wrong. So this is our first maiden week, and I really want to record this. So week 1 is 18 to 24th July. So we started last Saturday. By the time we make this video, it's one Saturday after. And let me try to explain. So there are 3 different currencies: Ethereum, AXS, and SLP. So based on the currency, this is exchanged to RM. These 2 are exchanged to ETH. So the inventory that I have right now, let's say if I minus 5% of the value, in case there's certain fluctuation, so it's about 5 point something Ethereum. Then in hand, this is currencies that I'm having right now. And so far, I managed to profit 320 SLP, which works to about like 80 US dollar or 320 RM. So this is my total value, estimated total value. And if you notice, like a lot of my Ethereums are actually in my stocks or inventory in Axie form. So this is the estimated valuation. So this is our capital. So far we have spent 10k and we have gained roughly about 1.5k US, and the ROI is about 15% in 7 days time. The main reason why there's a 15% gain is actually, it's not really that the game is able to generate you income immediately, but it's more like Ethereum price have went up. So I kind of bought it at I think it's like 8,500, and right now it's like 9k. So so which is why this gain is translated into here. And also like the crypto, both of these crypto token went up in price, I think because the demand is they are experiencing kind of good demand. So total liquidity, that means that how much currency I have in my hand, and the liquidity is kind of bad because currently most of my Ethereums and currency have been used up or in Axies. Yeah. So in Axie, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to breed Axies. I'm trying to play and get scholars so that they're able to farm SLP, which is an in-game currency. What do you mean by scholars is that because it's expensive to get into the game, you will need to like 1.5k US dollar to have a decent team. So which is why like some of my friends that they are not willing to spend upfront, so I will just make a team for them, and in return they'll be giving me about 65 RM, which works out to be around 16 US dollar per day. So it's kind of like a rental service. Based on week 1, we have a 15% gain here for the almost 16% gain. So we will see how we do next week. Yeah, hopefully we are able to do a video every single week, because I think like there are a lot of interesting things that are able to impact the game. First will be Ethereum price. Second will be AXS and SLP, the crypto tokens prices. That will be in-game Axie prices, and Meta will change. It will impact the Axies as well. So yeah, they're just, even though it's very very easy to play, like the UI is like really good. I think if the once I played on mobile, I enjoy the UI, but everything simple behind it can be really really complicated. Yeah, and which is why I really like the economy of this game, because if you make a mistake, you will end up being punished, and hopefully we are smart enough, able to sustain ourselves and also make some money along the way. Now the whole project is not really to focus too much on making money. It's more like we want to like try to earn some Ethereum, which is ETH, so that we are able to try out different games. the thing with NFT games is usually for you to try out a new game, you will need to like commit some amount of money. So with more ETH, we are able to like try out different games and put up more content. Hopefully you guys can give it a try, the NFT crypto games. So if you search non-fungible tokens crypto games on YouTube, you should be able to come across a lot of content. Axie Infinity, time being, it is the best represented game when it comes to the crypto game space. So give it a try, just learn more about it. I'm quite sure that in 2 to 3 years time you will be able to see a huge boom on this. It's kind of like a long time ago when smartphone was coming out, and you have like Supercell like coming out games like Clash of Clans, which is like amazing experience. But NFT games is a bit different. Like the economics is really real, and the more that you invest in the game, you are able to gain some kind of resources from the game, which you are able to sell it off. Or if you do not plan to sell off, like you can like collect all these loots in NFT tokens. All right, that's it for today, and peace out.